Hello cubers, in this video I'm going to show you how I'm going to make another 3x3 Trihedron puzzle like this one here, and of course I'm gonna do it out of a 3x3 void cube like this one. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark where which pieces I'm going to cut. So these ones, all this corner set, this corner and these edges will leave, and the remaining will be the puzzle we want to make. So this is it, exactly these pieces, the black ones, the ones with no stickers, will be gone, and the remaining will be the 3x3 Trihedron. Now in order to disassemble this puzzle, you will need, I don't know how well you can see inside the puzzle. I will try to show it to you a bit better. If you can see with here, you see how the mechanism is, and what I'm going to do, you can see here. What I'm going to do first, I will take a screwdriver, I will put it here and pop that piece out. Something, it's not very easy, but not that difficult to do. You see that the corner piece is out. Now I'm gonna proceed with the edge pieces. Look at that. Can you see it? I think it's some leftover plastic from the molding process. Anyway, this goes to the trash. And now here you can sort of see the inside of the void puzzle, the void cube puzzle. Can you see it maybe here better? And you can see the movement, how the mechanism actually works. Now what I will do is that I will trim, how can I hold it like that? I will trim these pieces here, here and here. And to do that I will need my Dremel. I will try to be very careful doing that. I could also use a hand saw to do this kind of job, but I prefer using the Dremel. Obviously, I don't have to remind you that using power tools is always a bit dangerous, and always wear protection. You see that now my cutting wheel just broke off, and it could the piece that broke off could easily been thrown into my eyes. And now, because the cutting wheel was not big enough, it didn't cut all the way through, and I have to cut the last section by hand. First, let me just clean all this melted plastic. Now let's see what happened. This piece fell off, no big deal, I can put it right back. Now here we achieved our goal. Yes, the pieces are separated. And all these can go to the trash. I will not use them anymore. Here you can see how the pieces are separated and how the puzzle looks at the moment. You can see the cuts, pretty nice. Actually, it's not nice, it's very ugly with all this melted plastic, but we'll sand it all away and will look very beautiful at the end. Now the next step is to roughly clean all the melted plastic. That can be easily taken away. Remove all these big chunks of melted plastic. And next we'll change our Dremel bit again into a sanding one. And very careful, we will try to remove this plastic from here to make it flush with the other pieces. But remember to be as careful as it needs to be. It is easily, you can easily make a mistake and sand it more than you must. Now here you can see how the puzzle looks after this sanding. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sandpaper and continue sanding those cut pieces by hand. Remember that by hand is the only way to be accurate. Power tools are fast but are not accurate. Now, as you can see, the puzzle now turns in this direction, but if I try to turn this top layer, you see that these small pieces will fall apart. So what I will do next is to glue. Don't know how well you can see, but here there are three pieces. This one here, this one here, and this one here. And what I will do now is to glue those three pieces together. You see that I'm turning this layer until the glue completely dries, in order to keep those three pieces correctly aligned. I don't want them to glue in a wrong relative position. This might turn out to be a bad turning puzzle if this happens, so I want them to be very aligned when I glue them. Now I'm just using small amounts of super glue just to keep them in place and be able to disassemble the puzzle and those pieces be aligned. After that I will put more glue on them to make the bond very strong. So as you can see, I have managed to make this piece. I've managed to glue it. Now I could just easily assemble the puzzle and it could be almost ready. But I'm not gonna do that now. I will leave this piece aside. Also, I will disassemble completely the rest of the puzzle. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna show you in this finished puzzle. As you can see here, this sticker and this sticker here, this one and this one, when I move, I turn this layer, go under this side of the puzzle here, and they rub on the plastic. In result, it doesn't happen all the time, but it is a possibility. The result of this rubbing is that the sticker comes off. So what I want to do at first is to sand down just a little bit this face of the puzzle piece, just to make it smoother. Now if I take an edge piece here, you can see, let me just try to do something. Here on the edge of this piece, you can see how, because of the molding process, how rough it is. Also the same on the other side. This is exactly what I want to avoid. So I'm gonna proceed with this sanding now. I will use 1000 grit sandpaper and 180 grit sandpaper. Doesn't need to sand it a lot, just a tiny bit to remove those marks from the molding process. And I'm going to do this process in all the edges of the puzzle, all the edge pieces. So now we have finished sanding. What I'm going to do next, again I will show you in this completely completed puzzle. What I want to do next is try to, as you can see here, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to explain it to you anyway. I want this piece here and this piece here, these two pieces, this one and this one, to be a bit lower than this piece here, so that this surface and this surface are actually lower than this one, so that when I turn this layer here, they rub less on this surface here. I don't know if you understand, but also I will need to sand this surface here to be when it turns, not being able to rub on the side of the rest of the puzzle. So this is what I'm going to do now. And actually what I need, this piece here, this one here, is an edge piece like this one, and I'm going to sand down this part of the edge piece. This piece here is actually an internal piece. It's actually like this, and what I will sand down is this part of this piece. So I need 1, 2, 1 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these pieces, and the same number of these pieces. And also I need 1, 2, and 3 corner pieces to be sanded down. So let's do that now. Again, my sanding equipment. I'm using this plastic tray to keep all the sand inside and be easier for me to clean. This wooden block that helps me elevate the sandpaper and be easier to sand. Again, I'm using 180 grit sandpaper. So let's start. So this is my edge piece, and then I'm going to sand one face. Actually, let's start with a more aggressive sandpaper, just to make it more fast, this process. Now here, you don't need to sand it too much. If you want me to show you, this is the side of the piece that hasn't been sanded down, and the height is almost 19 millimeters, and the side that I have sanded is 18.9. So I have only lowered the face of this puzzle piece by 0.1 millimeters, but this is enough. We don't need any more. Now I'm going to proceed with the rest. So now these are all the pieces that have been sanded down, just to protect the stickers while solving the puzzle. I will set them aside, and what I'm going to do next is going to assemble the puzzle by keep in mind to add these pieces when their time in real time. Now I will keep an assembled one just here so you can easily follow the steps. So as you can see, this is where the main piece stands. So what I want to do is this piece here, now as you can see, because the puzzle will be like that, the piece that will be placed here needs to be one that I have sanded, this one, and the sanded side to be inside. Then I will need to put this piece, the edge piece. Before that I must put this here. And basically these pieces are held together by the edge pieces. That's it. See, now I'm gonna proceed with this. This one here, this one that goes inside here, also is on this side, so this also needs to be one of the sanded ones, and the sanded side to be like that, and then use another of the edges that I have sanded, and you just press it a bit and click, and it is okay. Now here I'm gonna put one of the corners that I have sanded. Apparently this piece doesn't want to go inside, but eventually it will. Okay, this is it. Now let's continue. See, I'm basically facing the puzzle like that, so now I'm gonna turn it like that, and I'm gonna make this face here. So I will need another one of these pieces with the sanded face inside. Place another of those square pieces in the back, and another edge piece. And just push, and it is in its place. I'm gonna add another with the sanded side inside. Add the corner piece first. That's it. Now I'm gonna proceed with the bottom face. See, it is like that. This one here. I'm gonna turn it like that. This is the orientation. I'm gonna place one of those pieces and the square piece here. And an edge watching how the void, this is basically a void puzzle, a void 3x3. Watching how to assemble it, you can see in detail how the mechanism works and how brilliant the design of this mechanism. Now let's turn again to have the same orientation. And now I can continue assembling the rest of the puzzle and don't have to mind to use specific pieces. All the other pieces are exactly the same. Now, this is it. The puzzle is assembled. Let's make the first turn to see it turns pretty nice. This face also, and this face also. Very nice. Now, I have to remember not to scramble the puzzle. If, for example, I make a turn like this, you see that this piece, which has not been sanded, will come up in this position, and I don't want that. I want the puzzle pieces to stay as it is right now, so that all the pieces we've sanded before be in their correct position. So we'll leave that aside, and what I'm gonna do next is make these pieces here. You can see in the completed puzzle. This is just one cube that fits there. See? Now I'm gonna make these center pieces by the remainings of the pieces I didn't want. Let me just put them like that. You see that these pieces here were on the original void puzzle were actually in this position, and we remove them to create this one here. So you see I need 3 pieces, 1, 2, 3, and I have 4 pieces, 3 edges. I can just put them here like that. You see, looks pretty nice, but I will fill them up anyway. Now I have 3 edge pieces and 1 corner piece. I used to use the edge pieces for this part of the mod, but I thought it better, and if I use the corner piece, it is I'll need less milliput for the filling. So because I have another 2 corner pieces from previous mods, I will use them. But you can see in this picture here that both edge pieces and corner pieces can be used equally to create the center pieces we need. Now I must wear my gloves because I'm going to use milliput and I don't want it to be all over my hands. No, I forgot. Before I wear my gloves, I'm going to prepare the pieces to be easier for the filling. So what I'm going to do exactly, I'll show you now. I have this spare plastic sheet pieces from other puzzles. And what I'm going to do is to glue this here, not a permanent. I will just place the smallest possible amount of glue so that I can easily remove it afterwards. So I can place this piece here, glue it like that, and another one here like that. And now it is easier for me to fill it, to fill this space with milliput. Now you see that these pieces are actually, I have all this leftover milliput. I made the first batch of milliput, it was small, then I made the second and it was big. But remember, all the leftovers goes here. One day this dodecahedron will be finished. Now these are the pieces filled up. They'll definitely need some sanding after they are dry, but at the moment I will leave them as is to dry. Okay, so now that the milliput has dried, you can see it's time to first remove the the temporary plastic sheets I have placed, and I will use just a knife because the amount of glue I have placed there was not too much. They remove relatively easy. Now the next thing I have to do is to sand those pieces. You can see here some close-up where you see that I have to sand these pieces to make them perfect cubes. Now you see here that this cube is almost perfect. The only thing left is to round these pieces, these edges here, to make them round as these edges are. But before I do that, I must test if they fit inside and if they stay. Yes, that is a perfect fit. You see, they will never fall off. It needs some force for them to be inside, so they are the perfect size. Now I proceed with rounding the edges. And this is it. This is the finished cube. Of course it will be spray painted black later on, but this is the finished one. You see, it goes there very nicely and it stays there, no problem whatsoever. And the next thing, I will follow the same process with the rest of the cubes. Now in this one here, I don't know if you can see it, but exactly in this place here there is a small hole exactly here, and I will fill it using some super glue and some dust from the sanding process. It dries almost instantly and I resand it. And now it is perfect. Now, as you can see, these are the three cubes that will go exactly there to complete the structure of the 3x3 Trihedron, and this is what it looks like at the moment. The next step is painting those cubes and preparing the stickers for the main puzzle. So as you can see here, I have already taken the stickers out, and the next step is to sticker the puzzle. I will use these Cube Smith stickers for the standard pieces, and the rest ones, the inside ones, I have cut by hand. I usually order custom made stickers from Oliver's cube store, but in this particular puzzle I prefer to cut them by hand. So this process is nothing special, just I have to keep in mind to follow the usual color scheme and nothing else actually, just stickering the puzzle. Now for the rest of the stickers, which I have already prepared here, I will just separate them for a moment. Now I'm gonna begin with these larger pieces. and I'm gonna hit just a little bit like that to strengthen the glue. But I use a lighter. You could also use a heat gun, but for me the lighter is more easy. But you should be careful not to distort or burn the sticker by the flame. Now for these stickers here, these ones, I'm going to, because they are small and the risk of them getting out of the puzzle is greater than the other stickers, I'm going also to super glue them. I will drop here just a drop of super glue and very gently using this needle I will apply it here, and before it dries I will place the sticker on top. Also I use this plastic, I don't know how to say it, to press onto the sticker to adhere better. You see how the nose is. This was just a plastic piece of plastic, and I sand it down to make it like that. I will continue with the other sticker. You see that because I'm afraid of the super glue not to dry out, I'm preparing as much as possible. I have the sticker ready and I apply as very small amounts of super glue. I don't want it to go between the puzzle pieces and cause some bad turning. These are ready. Now I will repeat the same process for the other side. This is a bit of a delicate job, and if you are not careful you could destroy some of the work you have already done. but I believe that it is worth it. It will make those stickers permanently glued onto the puzzle. And the heat always makes the bond even better. Now for the other two. These two stickers are not so dangerous to fall off, but I will use some super glue for this sticker here. It's not necessary, but it is better. It was not necessary for the other stickers also, but better to be safe than sorry. This sticker here, because of the size, is good enough and doesn't need to be super glued onto the puzzle. And the first inner face is stickered. I will proceed with the rest. This is a nice view of the puzzle, I like it. Okay, so now the puzzle is stickered up. All those you can see here a close up. Maybe here looks a bit better. And also those center pieces are all spray painted and completed. And I will place them now in their position to the puzzle. And I will sticker those also. So let's see. I kind of like the look of the puzzle like that. Anyway, I need one white sticker, one blue sticker, and one orange. And now for the inside I have to take them out. Let's put one yellow sticker on the opposite side of the white. One green one on the opposite side of the blue. And the last one, a red one. Let's put the stickers in their position. And I believe now we are done. But there is also one more step. Have to lubricate the puzzle to make it turn even better. The way I'm gonna do it is I will apply some lube inside here, I will give it a 180-degree turn and apply some more in the same position. And mix it up a bit. I believe that's enough. And I repeat the same to the other two faces. No need to put too much lube, just a small amount is enough. The lube will go between the rails and the puzzle pieces, and the puzzle will turn very nice. And that's it. Some turns. And the puzzle is all finished. This is it, the end result, the 3x3 Trihedron puzzle. I hope you've learned enough and useful things from this video. I try to show you the whole process of modding this puzzle. It was a bit different from other mods I have shown you in the past in other videos. Anyway, I hope it was a nice video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like the puzzle. Bye.